These are the students why I do this, why I come every day, is because of the fact that they are worth saving.
When I come in and I have wonderful young men and you realize they're at risk for academic failure, you're like, what can I do? How can I be a part of this solution?
Without Scope, I couldn't imagine myself doing anything.
Yes, you really are saving lives. My name is Polly Richardson. I'm the principal of Scope/SSL CMS. SCOPE stands for South County Opportunity for the Purpose of Education. SSL CMS stands for South St. Louis County Management School. The districts that are involved in Scope/SSL CMS: Afton, Bayless, Hancock, Melville, which is the fiscal district, Lindbergh, Webster Groves, Valley Park Special School District.
We didn't get stuck with it.
No.
We wanted it.
Exactly.
What's it say about Melville?
Said that Melville has a large heart. There are 4 programs that are involved in Scope/SSL CMS. There is a suspended program to address students who have been suspended anywhere from 5 to 180 days. We have students who have been expelled, which is part of the management school. They are here for the duration. They do not return to their sending school. We have students who are in the Missouri Option Program, which is a state-approved program to help students who are behind 1 year from their cohort group. We have students who are here for credit recovery. I'm looking for a student who say that I want this opportunity, because they have to fill out an application, and one of the questions on the application is, what can you say to me to convince me to accept you over another student? You have this opportunity to prove to me that that you're worth this chance, this opportunity. The intake meeting consists of the student, the parents, the counselor from the sending school, preferred family or youth in need. They always sit in on the intake meeting. We have, I have a full-time counselor, which is Mr. Tebow, who also sit in on the meeting, and myself. I don't dwell on what got them here. What I do, like I tell the students, you start with a clean slate. Whatever you did to get you here, even though I read it, I do not use that as the basis for me to say I accept you or not accept you, will not give you that opportunity. So when they come here, it's like starting all over again.
I went to Mobile High School. I was struggling. I couldn't keep my grades up. It was just, didn't have time to stay after for tutoring. I was working.
I've been here 2 times. My sophomore year, I got kicked out. Then I went back to Oakville and finished my junior year. Then my senior year, I was low on credits. There was no way I was going to graduate, so I came back again for Missouri Options.
If they are willing to walk through that door and they are willing to sit down with me in an intake meeting, those students are valuable. Those students can be saved. Those students can be worked with.
We just have to be gentle, kind, firm, kind of, I call it like corralling. You can't quite get them down this path, but if we all sort of corral in this general direction of, please finish high school, please chill, please, keep your head on straight. We need to finish high school.
You can't do anything without a high school diploma now. I almost couldn't even get a job at McDonald's when I was 17, didn't have a diploma. And I told them that I was in the program, so they gave me a job.
The typical student who do come, these are kids who want to make a difference. They come from an environment that there's a cycle. The parents probably didn't graduate high school. Their members of their family probably didn't graduate high school, or the members of their family probably addicted to drugs, or whatever the case may be. We have a lot of students who are here that the grandparents are raising because their parents are no longer in the picture. Oh, you made it! Yeah, good job.
Good morning.
Good morning. So these students come, they work hard, and they are greeted every morning at the door from my staff saying, hello, how are you, how's your day? And they may just have gotten out of the car arguing or fussing with their grandparents, but they walk through the door and they see someone smiling, and so therefore it will, like, you know, sort of dissolve their anger or whatever the case may be. But these students are able to come and they do their 4 hours and they go home, and we start all over again the next day.
And you get a variety of issues that come up. Sometimes they're social issues, sometimes they're home issues, sometimes they're academic issues.
From my perspective, it's kids who are like me. They don't understand school. They're not as smart as other kids who get it real easy.
And so it can be a gamut of those experiences that become the speed bump.
They do have a schedule that they have to follow academically. They are able to rotate classes every hour. I have certified content area teachers. At this point in time, I have a total of 13 content area teachers.
Students should have 9th grade level skills when they come on. That gives me a certain, you know, understanding of where they're coming from and then how to guide them, and then we just work down that path. We worked at linking verbs, yes? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, what's up? And if I listen to a student, how they respond to my questions, then I often understand where I need to go with my instruction. You know, so, and it's seriously, long division, multiplication, where do you put the decimal point? Those sorts of, I call them foundational, fundamental infrastructure in math. If that something little like that bites you, it goes through all your problems. The GD test is huge on percent problems. So skills like that, foundational skills.
Miss Barnes really, like, she was the one who pushed me to my limit, and I was about to quit. I was about to quit, and she just kept pushing and pushing, so I finally did it. And so I thank Miss Barnes too.
So the students are able to receive their academics. Even though it's on the computer, they are able to receive whatever type of tutoring service that they would need in order for them to pass the class they're in. We have all types of resources for these students. We have counselors who have provide services here from Youth in Need. We handle students who have been addicted to drugs. We have handled students who are sexually active, I put it in that term. We handle students who are, they're teen mothers who are just having such a hard time. We have preferred family who do work with the students and the families here, and we have a school resource officer who do provide any type of attention that the students may need. Most of them need a lot of legal advice. But whatever type of resource the students may need, if we cannot provide it here, then they're able to seek, we were able to provide them resources where they can go elsewhere to receive it. We try to have Scope as a one-stop shop. They can come, they receive their education, they can receive their counseling, as well as if they need clothing or whatever the case may be, they will be able to do that. If there's food that the parents or their family may need, they're able to be able to help them with vouchers to be able to, for them to go to the store and shop and get the food, whatever they do need, that we do not have here.
Finishing high school is just so important. I mean, it's important for your health, believe it or not. The studies say you don't finish high school, you know, you don't qualify for jobs with health insurance, all that kind of stuff. It sounds ridiculous, but not finishing high school is just so detrimental to lots of aspects of your life.
Monday I start TIG welding out sanitary tube, food grade. Working up it's at Accurate Mechanical Contractors in Berkeley, Missouri. I'm
in my second year at Kyle's right now, and I'm going for web design. I'm planning on transferring next year to Elmsville.
If they are successful, they are become a productive member of society, then therefore that life was worth saving. You know, we take a chance. We all take chances every day. And I devote my life to be able to take a chance with every student. And they do not forget. You know, they will come back and say, this is what I'm doing now. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for believing in me. But these students receive their high school diploma and then go into higher education. A lot of them do go to college, some enter military, and some of them just go into the workforce. So these students do move on and they are successful.
it's almost like a community response, and everybody applauds one another. When you take that practice test and you're walking out here, you can just, everybody's green with envy, but we've all done it together. You know, he's been successful because the people sitting around him were helping him be successful. They go take the test. She and I have never taken the test. They show up, take the test, but if we've provided them an environment where they can gain the skills they lack or finish the tasks required of them, then we've been successful.
They get married and they love to bring their kids by to say, this is what, you know, I have this kid, I have that kid, and my kid is not coming to school because I'm gonna make sure of this, that they will not get into any trouble.
Good morning. Good morning.
This is fun. This is fun for me because I love kids. I love working with children. I love working with adults. I love working with people, period.
Scope is an incredible program. Very, 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 very cool.
When I leave home in the morning, my main objective is to be an inspiration to some student today or to some adult. And if I can't inspire someone, I want someone to inspire me.